know it wasn't fair to Fluttershy. But if I had just sat there and done nothing, Rainbow Dash would have been found guilty right there on the spot.
I see.
Do you still want to fire me?
How did you...
Fluttershy told me. Look, I don't mind if you do,
Korvata.
but I
Jep.
have to warn you.
Sitä varmaan hän oli tekemässäkin tuolla metsässä, että hän oli menossa tutkimaan sitä paikkaa, jos hän löytäisi jotain tapauksia. Sillä on Twilightkin ihan hyvä tommonen tutkija-tyyppiä, koska se pelikin, mikä siitä tehtiin, niin se oli ihan hyvä. Ainakin on nähnyt läpipelun siitä. Mikä sen pelin nimi oli? Jos muistan, niin sit kerron teille. En muista enää.
I don't know what I should do.
If you really want to defend Rainbow Dash, at least allow me to do one more thing for you.
Toivottavasti nämä asiat onnistuvat kerralla oikein, koska sen jälkeen minun ei tarvitse kuvata enää uudestaan.
I'll do all I can to help someone who's being accused of a crime they didn't commit. I know for a fact Rainbow Dash didn't do anything wrong. And I know a certain pony who knows more than she's letting on.
Actually, I do too. Phoenix, tell me, that thing you mixed in the evidence earlier, that wasn't a good luck charm, was it?
Why do you ask?
Let's just say I've been seeing a lot of locks today.
Locks and... chains?
See, I knew you knew! What was that thing, and what did it do to me?
Okay, I'll be honest.
Se taika tarttu Twilightiin.
I'm listening.
You see, it's called a magatama. A tool I use to see if people are hiding deep secrets from me. But don't get me wrong. I only use it when I'm investigating crimes.
Deep secrets?
If someone's keeping a deep secret, psychic barriers...
Eli jos ne valehtelee jotain, mitä ne säilyttää. Jos ne säilyttää jotakin, mitä me ei
if you break those locks using proof and evidence,
ilmi.
Chances are the person, or in this case, the pony, will spill the beans.
Interesting.
Interesting? I thought you'd be mad.
What about black ones?
Black ones? What do you mean?
There were... Never mind. So, do you know how that thing's power got transferred into me?
Not a clue. It probably had something to do with the way it reacted when you picked it up.
Mielenkiintoista sanon
I'm
minä.
sure I can fix it, but I need it right now.
But, since I told the truth, I expect the same from you.
What?
You're not a very good liar, Twilight. I could clearly see that you bringing me here was no accident. You did it on purpose, didn't you?
I'm that bad at lying, huh?
Yeah, you're about as thin as Kleenex. I mean, identification spell? I know you have magic here and all, but that sounds like something a third grader came up with. I know that isn't a real spell.
I was told not to say anything, but I suppose I owe you an explanation. Princess Celestia herself told me to summon you and play dumb.
So you knowing my name and having that badge prepared?
Yeah, she did all that. I didn't know you were going to be from another world, though.
That's a bummer. So I'm not the greatest defensive...
Niin, tässä herää se kysymys, mistä Celestia tiesi, että on olemassa toinen maailma? No jos ei Equestria Girlsia lasketa mukaan, sillä se ei liity tähän asiaan millään tavalla. Joten... Mutta ainoa asia, mitä kukaan ei ole saanut vielä selville, on ajanjaksojen erottelu tästä maailmasta tuohon maailmaan. Wild Dashissa se oli 15 vuotta täällä on heillä 15 päivää. Mutta sitten Equestria Girlsissa, jos joku on nähnyt Rainbow Rocksin, niin se Dazzlingsit tarkoitettiin Taas Worldin aikana, joka on 1000 vuotta ennen Twilightia.
What's the matter?
The other half of the letter!
The other half of the letter? Wait, you have it?
Yeah, I found it with Pinkie Pie today.
This is my letter stating my permanent leave of absence. After the Equestria 500 is over, I can no longer work with you. We made quite the team, but I can't live with the guilt any longer. I can't keep helping you ruin others' lives. It saddens me beyond belief that we must part ways, but I must say farewell. Goodbye, Ace. May our paths cross in the future. Someone was quitting their job?
Yeah, and I think I know who.
Who?
I'll tell you once I confirm my suspicion.
Oiskohan se toi, minkä ne tapas siellä hotellissa, koska toi vähän vaikuttaa hänen kirjoitukseltaan.
You're right. Come back here once you're done, though. You were attacked after all.
You have my word.
Toivottavasti saa myös sen hepun kiinni, joka pölli häneltä tavarat. Muuten kävisi huono tuuri. Takaisin hotellilla siis.
Hello?
Terve, Sonata.
Hello, Sonata.
What do you want?
I just wanted to talk, that's all.
I already spoke to you. Can you please leave? You should be grateful I didn't tell the police about you and your friend's intrusion today.
Funny you should say that, because I was wondering why you didn't. If you had me arrested, there would be no defense attorney tomorrow, meaning Rainbow Dash would be most likely found guilty. In other words, exactly what you want. I'm not here about that, though. I just wanted to talk to you about a question you were avoiding earlier. What was it like being Ace's manager?
Sama kysymys, johon hän ei vastannut.
A question like that is none of your business.
Now, let's see what you're hiding, Sonata. By the sound of it, it seems it was
Nyt nähdään sitten, mitä hän
I
pilottelee
can't
tuolla.
believe this! Shouldn't you be investigating the crime? Why are you bothering me with your annoying questions?
Because I think you have something to do with all of this.
Really? Me?
Niinpä,
Tell me
koska
this right. Why do you think
sä oot
I
hänen
hate
managerinsa,
all
joten sun on liikuttava tähän
I'll
jollakin
show
tavalla.
you why, Sonata. This look familiar to you?
Where did you get that?
Seems someone who was working with Ace was planning on quitting after the race. And I think that someone is you, Sonata. You're the only one working with Ace in Ponyville at the moment.
Jep.
You
Toimii.
think I wrote this? I've never seen this letter before. For all you know, it could have been mailed here by Ace's butler.
No, I don't think you wrote this. I know you wrote this.
Care to explain how?
You see, it's very simple actually. We can just compare the writing to something I know for a fact you did write. And I have it right here.
Toinen
This
teksti, minkä hän
unicorn
on
spellbook I
kirjoittanut.
found in this very room.
Are you saying I wrote this book?
Of course not. But this book has some interesting characteristics. I
Se
can't
pieni
read a single word
tekstinpätkä,
of
mikä
it.
siinä yläkulmassa luki.
Then why are you showing it to me? It probably belongs to the hotel.
No, it doesn't belong to the hotel. I know a unicorn who reads a book just like this. And says it's only available in Canterlot, the place you say you're from.
Jepulis.
Whatever. It's my book. What exactly are you trying to prove here?
Like I said, I can't read any of the characters written
Koska
inside
niin,
this
sitähän
page,
ei ole muuta kuin
except
Canterlotin kirjastossa.
Continue from here. I can read that note scribbled on the page. You couldn't find a bookmark, could you, Sonata?
Kyllä.
I'm sure if we compare the writing in
Siitä
here
tiedetään,
to
että
that
se on hänen
letter,
kirjoittamaa
we'll get
tekstiä.
a perfect match.
Sillä muuten se olisi
Fine,
joutunut
I
sitten
wrote
ton...
the letter. But you still failed to prove any relevance to this.
Sillä muuten toi
So
kirja olisi
what?
joutunut varmaankin
I was
löytyä
going to
Optevaroiden
quit.
toimistoon tai jonnekin
Why do
muulle.
you
Tai
think
palautettu
I have
Canterlottiin.
something to do with this?
I can't help ruin others'
Anteeksi.
lives. I wonder what
Anteeksi,
that could
anteeksi. Älkää olko
be. I won't
vihaisia
play
minulle.
dumb, because I know exactly what this little statement means.
Is this some kind of joke? Why are you showing me these pictures?
Rainbow on varmaan silleen, että oikeesti, jos se tietäis tosta, niin sit se on silleen, että motherfucker! Miksi se
And I think you
näyttää
know
noi
all
kuvat?
too well what it was. You were in on this blackmailing business, weren't you? It fits perfectly with the context of your resignation letter.
Jep.
You certainly
Hän
have
on
a
just
wild
se, kuka on
imagination,
ottanut
Mr.
noi
Wright.
kuvat Rainbow Dashista.
Blackmail? Really? Even if your client was being blackmailed, what makes you think Ace and I were behind it?
I know it's the truth, Sonata.
Is that so? I don't
Kameraa
see
taas vähän
anything
alemmas.
mentioning blackmail on this letter of mine.
Mitä tässä on
And
paljon?
those pictures of my
10-11 minuuttia pitäisi vielä katsoa.
Maybe Ace just needed a good laugh at his
Niiden on pakko
competition to get
katsoa
in the
näitä.
right mindset.
I don't think so.
Kyllä, ne on pakko katsoa,
Ruin
kun mikä täällä
others'
on.
lives kind of fits the description of
Toivottavasti sitten
blackmail.
toi...
It could mean anything.
Tuo!
You have no proof Ace and I were blackmailing any pony.
Actually,
10.
I do.
osa tosta Private Discordista tulee, niin mä
We
kuvaan
just
sen
have to use
etukäteen
this.
sitten, niin sitten julkaisen sitten, kun saa muut osat kirjoittua.
This is the letter Rainbow Dash was blackmailed with. Demands right from the horse's mouth.
Like I said, there is no way you can prove Ace or I wrote this. It doesn't even have a name on it.
I don't need a name. There's an easier way to find out who wrote this.
What?
Just like earlier, let's compare the writing style on this blackmail letter to your letter of resignation. They seem to match up perfectly, Sonata. Do you have any idea why?
No on samalla tavalla kirjoitettu.
There's also that list I found on your table, with 8:35 next to Rainbow Dash's name, the same time requested to meet her on this letter.
Well done, Mr. Wright. I guess there was no way to deny it anymore.
Puolustautua. No niin, kerropas sitten mitä tiedät.
Problem?
Shouldn't you be worried?
Worried? Whatever should I be worried about?
I found you out. You were blackmailing my client. That's a crime, Miss Cold Hard Swift Justice.
Se on rikos.
Do you remember what I said earlier? My talent, my eye for detail. It's what I've been using the whole time Ace and I have been doing this. For example, the days I studied Miss Rainbow Dash, I could see that she had quite an ego and reputation. That's why I took those photographs.
Härskiä, kun ajatellaan, kun kutsutaan Rainbow Dashia Miss Rainbow Dashiksi. Kun Rainbow Dash on vähän enemmän niinku poikatyttö. Semmosia varmaan löytyy tästä maailmasta ihan helvetin paljon. Joten ota kantaa siitä, että se olisi väärin tai jotain.
Then split the money 50-50 on top of what he's awarded for winning. That's why your client was targeted. Her performance at the Cloudsdale Young Flyers competition.
Why are you telling me all this?
To prove that I'm not worried at all. You see, I can get anyone to keep their mouth shut once I find out what makes them tick. You're no exception.
What?
Mr. Wright, I'm
Tää
not
on aika
worried
taitava tässä hommassa.
because you're not going to tell a soul about this.
You're wrong. I'm gonna tell the police about this right away.
With my conversations with you, I can tell you hold your loyalty and your client in high regard.
So what? You can't take that away from me.
Or can I? If I so much as even catch wind of you uttering the word blackmail to anybody, I'll report what you and your little accomplice did earlier.
She must
Meneekö se yksin tonne?
You'll find it a little
Mulla ainakaan
hard to fit
Pinki
in
ei
your
oo
client
ottanut
in
mun
the
sanakaan,
prison
joten joko se on erittäin hiljaa tai sitten se
You
ei
had
mukana.
no jurisdiction searching my hotel
Sori
room,
tästä.
and
Tämä
you
tuli
and that
tähän
pink pony left prints all
valittamaan,
over
että
the
sinun
place.
pitäisi varmaan päivittää tämä maskara
I
ja
have more
en
than
varmaan
enough
päivitä.
evidence to take you down with me. It would be
häiritse minua.
troublesome if information regarding my dealings got out, and you want to defend your client, correct? Seems we're at a stalemate.
Why didn't you just report me earlier?
Simple. I held the cards till I knew I could use them to my advantage, which I am right now. So, do we have a deal, Mr. Wright? I'll take your silence as a yes.
Vittu kun väsyttää.
Don't worry. I'll be at the trial
No kello on
tomorrow to
9
make
tällä
sure you
hetkellä.
keep our little secret to
Vähän yli jopa
yourself.
ehkä.
Goodbye, Mr. Wright. Please go away and don't come back.
Looks like I ended up on the same boat as all our other victims.
Jep.
What do I do? Though this seems important, how does it fit in with anything?